Good morning, dear students. Welcome back to your session of the active and passive voice with your English teacher, Mrs. Reena Baret. We are on the second exercise of the active and passive, in which we are going to see the other two types of sentences, from how to change them from active to passive voice. In my previous lecture, we have seen how to change assertive sentences and interrogatives into the passive voice from active voice. Now we are going to focus on the other two types, that is the imperatives and the exclamations. I have mentioned over here some examples. Now with our tricks, let us see how to solve them. You have to remember that imperatives go same like assertives, and in the assertives, subject will become the object will become the subject, by will be introduced before the new object. You have to underline first all the verbs, because we have to change the forms of the verbs only, but changes will be there of course, and tense will not be changed. The same tense you have to keep in the sentence. Second thing, do not forget to put the punctuation marks at the end, that is in the interrogatives you will place the question mark, and in the assertives and imperatives, exclamations, you will keep the marks as it is. Okay, so here let us begin with the imperative sentences. What are imperative sentences? Yes, let us recall, imperatives are the sentences in which the subject is hidden. Clear, the subject is not mentioned. And children, I have told you only transitive verbs will be changed into the passive form. Okay, now we are talking about the verbs. But here imperatives, they have the verb. Object is also there, but the subject is hidden. And it is understood that the subject is you. If I tell you go out of the class, whom I am telling? The second person. You only, you go out of the class. So subject is understood, but we do not write there in the imperatives. Either an order is given, or a command is made, advice is given, a piece of suggestion is given, or request is being made in the imperative sentences. So we have to follow the pattern likewise. What you have to do? There is a pattern. You will use either you will start the imperatives with let, then subject, be third form of the verb. This is the pattern of the imperative sentences. You will begin with let, then subject, be, and then the third form. Or you will write, let me tell you, okay, begin the sentences. Follow the instructions. Or if you start directly with here, by the rules, as per the rules, if we start from the subject, means if you make this object, subject is hidden, subject will be here, it is hidden. Clear? So look here, subject is hidden, that is not mentioned, and this is the verb. Let us underline the verbs first. Follow is the verb here, give is the verb here, ring, respect, mercy. All these are the action words. We have underlined because we have to change their form only. Now after the verb, we know that the object is there. So the instructions is the object here. This is the object. The order is the object. The bell is the object. Your elders is the object. The poor is the object. These are all the objects. Now let us see how to change an imperative from active to passive voice. I have told you two patterns are there. Either you begin with let, we can begin with let also. If you begin with let, what you have to do, I'll show you here. If you start with the word let, after that you will write the object of the interrogative as the subject, or this is the passive voice formula I am giving you for the imperative sentences. Then let, subject, then be, then third form of the verb. Let plus subject plus be plus third form. Clear? Between the subject and the main verb, be will come, and no helping verb is here. Okay. Second pattern to solve this imperative is, we can start with this object. Object means it will become the subject here. Subject plus should be. Okay. Then third form of the verb. These are the two patterns how to solve the imperatives or how to change an imperative sentence from active into passive. Let plus subject plus be plus third form. Okay, I will tell you in the first. Okay, by changing the first in both the patterns you will clearly understand it. Look here. Let, then subject means the object of the active, the instructions, let the instructions, then be third form. Main verb is follow, third form follow, followed, followed. Okay, read out. Let follow the instructions, let the instructions be followed. This be and followed, it is telling us it is the passive form of the main verb. Clear? One style of changing. Second pattern, subject plus should be plus third form. Okay. So subject, the instructions should be followed. Enough. Means you, others, listeners should follow the instructions. The instructions should be followed. Okay. So I think the second pattern is more easier. You will be comfortable with the second. Subject plus should be plus third form. Let us go with this pattern now in the second sentence. Subject, the order should be, subject plus should be plus third form of the main verb. Give, gave, given. Give the order should be given. Give the order, let the order be given. Both the ways you can do it. Now the third one, ring the bell. We will solve into both styles. Let the bell be rung. Third form of ring. Ring, rang, rung. Children, if you are writing here let, then should will not be there, only be will be there. If you are starting with here, means in place of let, should will come here. One and the same thing. Okay. So the bell should be rung. If you start with this, as per our rule, object will become the subject, then you will write here should be ring, third form, ring, rang and rung. The bell should be rung. If you start with let the bell be rung. Should will not be there then. Respect your elders. Elders should be respected. Third form of respect, respect, respected, respected. Elders should be respected. Or let your elders, no problem, your elders should be respected. All the elders should be respected. We can write here your too. Or let your elders be respected. Here mercy the poor. The poor, or if you start with let the poor, then only be will come here and third form of mercy, mercy, mercied, mercied. Let the poor be mercied, or the poor should be mercied. Both the patterns are there. Then comes the exclamations. Okay, exclamations all are of the same type, pattern is the same. So I have taken only 3. Go through it. Alas, exclamations are those sentences which express either they express some sudden and strong feelings out of joy or sorrow, or out of happiness, out of praise. So means sudden expression of the feelings are there. So here alas word tells us that it is an expression of sorrow, pain. Alas, we shall hear his voice no more. Means someone might have died. So, or might have left someone and gone. So, alas, we shall hear his voice no more. So, how you will begin this? Alas, this exclamatory word, if it is in the beginning, we will keep it as it is. Here, hurrah will be as it is. Bravo will be as it is. Clear? So, exclamatory word you will keep if it is in the beginning as it is. alas. Then we will follow our rule. Okay, leave this word and follow the same like assertive. We shall hear his voice no more. Let us underline the verb so that you will be clear more. Shall hear, simple, future. Have won, present, perfect. Have done, present, perfect. Now the same rule will be followed. His voice, after the verb object is there. So alas, his voice. Children, after the exclamation mark, whatever word you start with, it should be with the capital letter. His voice, what will be here? Voice will not take shall. I and we only take shall. Will, then be will be introduced in the simple future. Hear, third form. Hear, heard. How much? No more. Alas, his voice will be heard no more. It is correct. Clear? Come to the second. Hurrah. Then this object as the subject with capital T. The match. Have, I have told you, if it is has, have, had, put been in between the helping and the main verb. The match has. Because match is singular, it is we here, so have is going. But here with the match is singular, so singular verb will be there. Has been won by us. Or I have told you, if the pronoun, if the subject is indefinite like here, we can even leave it. Okay, you can even leave this by plus agent. We can stop here. The match has been won. Or hurrah, the match has been won by us. Both the ways you can do. Now here third, bravo. Then this is the verb, so object will be a great job. Start with a great job with capital letter. A great job. Have, has, have, had will take been in between. Great job is singular, so has been done. Okay, third form as it is, by you. A great job has been done by you. So here no problem, only why I have taken less examples here, because only the exclamatory word you have to repeat if it is in the beginning. Other sentence you will keep as it is, same like the rules followed in the assertives for changing active into passive voice. So here finishes your exercises, patterns of the exercises of the active and passive. Now I hope you are going to face this chapter to be the easiest of your grammar book. If you do not, then some things might you have skipped. So please replay my videos again and again, and then you will be thorough with it. All the best. Thank you.